Hey guys, what's up? Happy 2017. I wanted to do a 2016 favorites video, so I rounded up all of my favorite things throughout 2016. So if you want to see what my favorite things have been throughout 2016, then here we go. Okay, I'm going to start with beauty stuff. So the first thing is a moisturizer slash daily sunscreen. I really look forward to putting this on every day, and a big part of it is because of the scent of it. I don't know why, but I'm just obsessed with the scent. Like, it has this almost chocolatey scent. I don't know if there's cacao in here or something. It's very possible. It's probably the shea butter, because the second ingredient is shea butter, and shea butter to me smells very chocolatey. But anyway, this is the Josh Rosebrook Nutrient Day Cream, the tinted one, and it's an SPF 30. So I use this as a moisturizer. So I use after I cleanse my face in the morning, I do toner and oil, which I'm going to talk about next, and then I use this as my moisturizer and daily sunscreen. And by the way, I'm sorry if my nails are a little ratch, but I'm trying to like rush and get this video filmed because my niece is coming over. When she comes over, there's a whole bunch of noise going on in the back and I can't film a damn thing. So we're rushing here. I don't have time to do my nails, so sorry. So the ingredients are extremely clean in here. I think everything is organic. Josh Rosebrook is just an awesome brand. If you guys haven't heard of them, definitely check them out. They also make a lot of hair care, by the way. So it is a little bit pricey, but the skincare and the sunscreen that you guys are using on your skin, it's so important. If you're gonna invest in anything quality that you're using, I would definitely suggest to invest in a quality moisturizer and sunscreen. Okay, now the next thing is the oil. Like I mentioned, this one's by Maya Chia, and I have been grabbing for this a lot throughout the year, and I feel like I've noticed a big difference in my skin with it. So this is the Super Couple I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this. Let me look it up.
Astaxanthin.
I just watched a video on how to pronounce
Astaxanthin.
it. Astaxanthin. Okay, so this is the Super Couple Astaxanthin plus Chia Ultra Luxe Face Oil. And astaxanthin is actually a super potent antioxidant and ingredient. So it sounds a little scary. Like when you see it in ingredients, you might be like, oh no, like what is that? That sounds like something that I wouldn't want in my skincare. But it's actually an awesome ingredient to have. It has like super beneficial properties, and you can actually take it internally too in like a supplement form, I think, as well. But topically, it's really good. Well, if you're looking for like anti-aging and stuff like that, reducing fine lines, obviously it's packed with omegas too, because this is a chia based oil, and chia seeds are known for their omega content. I don't know, I can't say enough good things. I love face oils, and this one I just find myself reaching for a lot. Again, a little bit pricey, but like I said, if you're gonna invest in anything, definitely invest in the skincare. Okay, next thing is a primer, and this is by Breesia Cosmetics. This is their Turmeric Primer Serum, and this is actually not so pricey. This is very reasonable. I like it because it creates a really nice base for makeup, and it also has the turmeric in there, which has like anti-redness effects. The ingredient, there's like 5 or 6 ingredients in here. It's mostly, if not all, organic, and I've just never found a primer that had turmeric in it, so that's why I was intrigued by it, and I just really like it. Okay, next thing is foundation. I actually just did a first impression video on the Sappho Organics, the new foundation that they came out with, the new Paradigm foundation. And I talk about their old Essentials line foundation as well in there, which is this one. So I just started using the newer foundation, and I used this for the majority of 2016. So I figured that this one probably deserved to be in the yearly favorites video. It's really an awesome foundation. This is like the first organic and vegan foundation that I have used that I'm like just over the top happy with. It just makes your skin look really dewy and fresh, and just it doesn't look like you're wearing makeup. The ingredients are super clean. I found a shade that really fits my skin really well. If you're wondering, I'm in the shade Lisa. And also in my video, I mentioned that I thought that this one was discontinued, which I think it was for a little bit, but I think that they did a whole rebranding and they have new packaging and all this stuff. By the way, if you see a little Fluffster running around, that's my little pup Boo. I have him in here with me so that he doesn't bark and make noise when he looks out the window. But anyway, long story short, it's not discontinued and they just, I guess, put it on hold for a little bit because they did new packaging and I think they were having a problem with the pumps or something like that. So good news is you can still choose between this foundation or the new Paradigm foundation. It's just that this one is going to be in a new packaging, so it's going to look a little bit different. Okay, next thing, hair care. This is the only thing I have in hair care, but I want to talk about the shampoo that I use. So this is the shampoo, the Pure Shampoo by Rare Elements. Again, I get this on Detox Market. A lot of my beauty, as you can see, I get on Detox Market. And what I like about it is it lathers really nicely without having any sulfates or anything in it. And you only need like the tiniest little bit to like lather. Obviously, I have long hair, I have a lot of hair, and I just need like a little quarter size, and then I kind of mix it together and like work it into my roots, and it creates such a nice lather. And it's safe for color treated hair, which was something that I was looking for because I do have some highlights throughout, which if you're wondering, I get at an organic salon. So it's no bleach, no ammonia, nothing like that. I think I'm gonna do, actually I'm definitely going to do a video all about hair care and what exactly my hairdresser does, because it's really important. I know that a lot of people still want color going on in their hair, but they don't want to subject themselves to these like nasty chemicals that are used in a lot of hair salons. I've been wanting to talk to you guys about that for a while now, so I gotta get on it. Sorry, I'm going back to makeup for a sec. There's a couple things that I forgot to talk about. This quickly is a lash glue. And this was really hard to find, an all-natural lash glue, and this is by True Glue. The ingredient, I like don't even understand how the ingredients are so clean in this, because I don't really get what makes it be adhesive, you know? And because of that, I didn't really expect much out of it, and I was like, oh, this probably isn't even gonna work very well. It works so good, you guys. You can still be glam and wear your fake lashes and everything, even if you want to keep it green and clean. So this is True Glue. Definitely check them out if you've been looking for a lash glue. Now I want to talk about a few like bath and skincare items, I guess you would say. Quickly, the deodorant that I use, I've definitely talked about Primal Pit Paste before, but I'm not sure if I was only speaking about the stick deodorants in the past, because that's what I used to use, but those contain beeswax. So I obviously wanted to switch over to the vegan option, and that's the jar, which you apply with your fingers, which I know sounds a little bit weird, but honestly you get used to it after like a day. So this is the coconut lime scent, and it's so fresh and just so good, you guys. It's amazing. I've been using this for probably, I don't know, like 3 or 4 years now at this point. So I wanted to let you know anyway that the jar version does not contain beeswax and therefore is vegan and is all organic, and of course no aluminum and no nasty ingredients in there. There's like 5 or 6 ingredients. The first ingredient is shea butter, and then it just has like arrowroot powder, baking soda, coconut oil, vitamin E, stuff like that. The next thing I want to talk about is the self tanner that I have been using and loving. I'll talk about this one first. This is their face tan water. So after I wash my face at night, I will put this on, and it just gives your skin like a really nice glow. Like, you know when you feel like, especially in the dead of the winter, that you just look like sickly and just like not cute. Basically this prevents that from happening, and it just gives your skin like a nice glow that you've probably been wanting. It helps your makeup go on a little bit better and blend better. So I don't use it every night by any means. I do it like a few times a week, and it just makes me feel a lot better when we're in the dead of the winter. And I got Snow White vibes going on heavy. So then for my body, I've been really liking the Cacao Firming Mousse. This is their 1 hour self-tan. So this is like their rapid formula, I guess, if you want to say. So you only really have to keep this on an hour or two. Sometimes I even still keep it on overnight for like 8. It's in a mousse form, which I feel like is a little bit easier to apply. Again, EcoTan is an all vegan company. They are all organic as well. If you're looking for a self-tanner, that has clean ingredients, this is basically the only one that I use. And it's an Australian brand, if you're wondering, but it's very easy to get in the United States. So again, everything that I'm talking about will be linked below to make it easy for you guys to shop if you wish to do so. Okay, now if you follow me on Insta, you know that I'm a very big advocate for vegan fashion. It's a little bit harder for me to do fashion videos on YouTube, but a lot of my posts on Instagram are promoting vegan and also sustainable fashion. So about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, I completely stopped shopping at fast fashion retailers. So these are like the Forever 21s and the H&Ms and stuff like that. There's actually a video, one of my older videos, where it's like a get to know me tag, and one of the questions is, what are your favorite clothing stores? And I actually say Forever 21 and H&M, I think, which is funny because now I'm just so against like everything that they stand for and everything that goes on in their production, and just there's a lot behind it. If you guys want to know more, I would definitely suggest watching the True Cost documentary. It explains a lot. So anyway, I want to share with you guys a few vegan and eco fashion favorites that I've had this year. So the first thing is my handbag. And this is from a company called Angela Roy. They're fully vegan, and they actually also give back. Every purchase gives back to a charity. I think they might work with the ASPCA, but I'm not positive on that. Not only are there no animals harmed in the making, but their styles are just super chic and kind of minimalistic, but very on trend at the same time while being timeless. So all of those things are, of course, really hard to find. So finding these bags, oh, and by the way, very good quality. Like, I throw this thing around and it's in awesome condition. So I'm a huge fan of Angela Roy, and this is their morning crossbody bag. And I got it in the gray color because I wanted it to be versatile. So I can wear that in the winter, I can wear it in the summer. It's something that I can wear to work, but at the same time, if I have to go out after or out to dinner or something, I can just wear it right out, and it's not like this big bulky bag that I'm having to like take out with me to a bar or a restaurant or something like that. So it has enough room for everything that I need on a daily basis without being too much to the point that I'm carrying around like useless things that I don't really need, which I know when we have big bags, that's what we do, right? Like, we just pack it up with things that we don't even need on a daily basis, and we're like Mary Poppins pulling crap out. So I really like having a smaller daily handbag. Okay, the next thing are these sneaks, which I actually did a whole blog post about these, and I wanted to do a blog post featuring vegan and eco alternatives to Adidas Classics, because as we know, this year Adidas Classics Adidas Originals, I think they're called, whatever, you know, the ones with the stripes that like were big like years ago when we were younger. Those have just blown up this year, and it's like everybody is wearing them again. And I wanted to offer people vegan alternatives that still have the same style as that, but are obviously non-leather and eco-friendly and just conscious and ethically produced. So these are by Will's Vegan Shoes, which is probably my favorite vegan shoe company. I have like 3 of their styles now. And I was just so happy to come across these because they are the perfect vegan alternative to Adidas Originals. They have a very similar like style and shape to them. Even the lines down the side are like very like Adidas vibes with those 3 lines right there, you see? They're comfortable, they fit me really well. I usually wear a size 7.5. I'm like a true 7.5, and I got these in a 38 if you're wondering. And they're super versatile. Again, I can wear those in the summer or in the winter, and having a ethical, conscious wardrobe, that's something that's super important to me, is to have very transitional pieces so that it's not something that is only being used for 6 months out of the year. Okay, and the last fashion thing is this watch. And it actually matches my Angela Roy bag as well because it's like that same grayish color. But this is by Voch, VOTCH, which is a vegan watch company that I think they just started actually this year. And the girl who owns it is super, super sweet. She just like hustles this company by herself. And it's gotten pretty big, I think, and pretty well known, at least in the vegan community. I mean, they're just super chic and timeless, just beautiful, I think. So it makes me happy that I can wear a watch that I know no animals were harmed in the making, that it's produced ethically, that it's supporting a local women-owned business, all of those things. So if you guys have been in search for vegan watches, definitely check out Voch. And again, they also give back. So I think she works with different organizations like every month or maybe every I think she changes them up, but either way, she picks really, really awesome organizations to give back to with every purchase. Okay, now I just wanted to talk about last thing. Sorry if this video is a little bit long, but I wanted to talk about a magazine. This is Thoughtfully Magazine. If you guys have not heard of it, it is a fairly new magazine that talks about just everything related to a thoughtful life. So they touch on green beauty, they touch on ethical fashion, what else? Food. See, like they have a soup recipe in here, and this just happens to be gluten-free and vegan. So it's just conscious living all summed up into one magazine. And to be honest, magazines are never something that I even think of looking at because I just feel like they're filled with such crap and it's just like useless information that I really could care less about. But Thoughtfully Magazine is literally everything that I do care about. So it's really nice and refreshing reading through a publication that like has it all figured out and is talking about things that really matter. Okay, sorry, one last thing. I forgot I wanted to talk about my favorite YouTubers really, really quickly. There's just two girls that I wanted to talk about. They both are vegan. One of them is Annie Tarasova. She's vegan, she's Australian. Actually, both of them are Australian, I believe. She not only posts like food videos, but she also talks a lot about like spirituality and holistic living and stuff like that. So she has really interesting videos, and she's funny too. She talks about cool things like lucid dreaming. So if that sounds like it's up your alley, definitely go check her out. She also posts really cool travel vlogs as well. She like goes to these awesome cliffs and beaches in Australia where you're just like, I need to be there. And also I've been loving Tess Begg, who again is vegan, and I've been really loving her workout videos specifically. So she posts really cool, again, travel and food videos, and her food smoothie videos are awesome. But her workout videos, I don't work out half as much as I should, but let me tell you, her butt and leg workouts that I do, I can't walk for like 3 days after I do them. So they're legit like working some deep muscles in your butt and your legs. So definitely check her workout videos out. So that's it, you guys. Hopefully this video wasn't too crazy long and I kept your attention. By now I'm sure you guys know just what I strive to promote on this channel and just in throughout all my social media and just in my life in general. It's all about conscious consumerism and thoughtful buying habits, and just you guys get it, right? You know. So if you have any suggestions for me about certain things that you think I might like, whether it's a book or products or anything like that, please let's talk about them. Like, let's get some conversations going in the comments below because I really love hearing from you guys. It makes me so happy. I'm not going to drag this on for too much longer, but I hope everyone has a healthy and inspiring 2017. Thank you for sticking with me throughout the years when I have not been so consistent with my content, but I'm glad that I have kept your attention enough to still be watching. So thank you guys so much again, and I'll see you in my next video.